Chosen vessels, thank you for locking in once again, supporting me, listening to my stories and guidance. I appreciate everybody who has been liking and viewing, commenting and sharing my videos. Listen, today I'm going to talk about the fact that you think that they're living better now that they left you, but they ain't. I gotta just drop this one to my chosen ones, just make it clear to you, like, you are the prize, point, period. There's no second guessing, there's nothing, you are the prize. Like, you was the anchor in their life amongst darkness and false friends, false identities, masks. You was the truth in a time otherwise just dedicated to lies in their life. Everybody around them lying to them. People around them abusing them, mistreating them, doing all kinds of evil to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, they cry. They probably spent hours and days in the darkness crying to the point where the only thing they can do is pray to God. They pray to God. They say, God, why are you doing this to me? God, please send me someone that can see me for who I am. They said, God, please send someone that can love me. Please send someone that won't cheat on me, Father. They said, they cried. Yeah? Nothing happened. And he cried again, and nothing happened. And he cried again, and nothing happened. And then one day, lo and behold, there's you, the chosen one. The prayer answered in their life, in their otherwise dark, dismal life. There comes you, who delivers on the prayer. Give them love. Don't cheat. Respect them. Listen, it gets even so deeper where, like, we live in an evil world. It is unbelievably evil, and if anybody says otherwise, they're probably evil. And so much things happen to people in their early years of development, especially chosen ones. Listen, chosen ones, you're a light, and some people only see it with their eyes, but you know better. Some people see with something else. They see that your light in you, and then you're a target from early. I'm sorry about that, but you're a target from early. Some of you experience sexual abuse, some of you experience physical abuse, some of you experience verbal abuse, some of you have experienced every form of abuse possible on this earth. And it's affected you, it's caused you trauma, it's caused you like unbelievable trauma. But you know what? You didn't let that define you. You didn't let that shape your life. You didn't let that shape your emotions. You overcome that. And some of you might still even be in that stage of overcoming. Yeah, but you will overcome that because you're chosen and you never quit. You never give up. Yeah? And so you're a person that deals with your trauma. You're a person that addresses their darkness. Not everybody does. Some people go around their whole lives wearing a mask. And I know you see chosen ones because you have discernment. You have people that smiling in their face off, but you hear through their laughter that they're not happy. It's a false laughter. But you ain't like that. Listen, if a chosen one cries, he cries, she cries. If a chosen one laughs, they want to laugh. If a chosen one's hurting, they hurt. Because you're true, you're sincere, but not everybody's like that. You know what I'm saying? So my point, what I was going to get to was, you come into their life with this healed trauma. You identify parts of them that you have seen in yourself. So you know what they're going through. Pattern recognition plus discernment, yeah? You see exactly what they're going through. And it's like, you're so empathetic and you don't want people to experience what you're going through. Like, you can actually see the route in which they're going down if they continue to go down the route they're going down. They can't even see it. You know what I'm saying? They like to gaslight you, say that you're too deep, you're too sensitive, you're too spiritual. Nah. You know what you see, but they just don't see it. But it gets even deeper. Maybe they do see it, but they don't want to address it. And then you know what it is, and this can show up in relationships, and this is what I'm saying. It's like you have you, the healed person, the one that wants to grow, the one that wants to love, and you have this person that's hiding from themselves, that they don't want to heal, because they're so used to their ego, they're so used to this defense mechanism, they're so used to this false narrative, they're so used to this life that they built based on that they don't want to let go. So your authenticity scares them. The fact that you can see things that they don't want to see in themselves scares them. And so they run from you. They find somebody else who doesn't highlight these unhealed traumas. Somebody who, doesn't contend with their ego. Somebody that allows them to be who they think they are. And I know you know what I mean. I know, listen, chosen ones, listen. You are so sexy, pretty, handsome, yeah, kind, intelligent, emotionally intelligent, spiritual, strong, you motivate, the list goes on. People say, listen, the list goes on, and it's just like, you're enough. But some people, like I said, because of their unhealed trauma, they want to align themselves with somebody who doesn't challenge that. But listen to this though. It all starts off like honeymoon, and it all starts off wonderful. When this person left you, it was wonderful for them in their ego, probably living in whatever the ego requires, whether it's money, sexual relations, power, status, whatever it was they left you for. They was enjoying it in that brief honeymoon period. But listen, they only covered the cracks. When they left you, they covered the cracks in it. They didn't sort out the foundation. They didn't sort out the core reasons. So as this new relationship, as this new friendship is going on, the cracks begin to show yet again, because they haven't dealt with the trauma. They wasn't willing to deal with the trauma that you identified when they were with you. So that trauma still exists. The same problems that you saw in them then are still happening. If not even worse, because they're looking back on you thinking I had a diamond, thinking I had a way out, thinking I had someone that actually loved me. Do you know how hard it is to find authentic love in this day and age? To find somebody that just wants the best for you, not because you're beautiful, not because of anything, just because they just want the best for you. And your person left you for that. It gets even deeper. The cracks start showing. See, the universe is so mathematically balanced. It's like this, look, they left you gold for bronze, yeah, thinking that it was all roses, yeah, to find out the person that they aligned themselves with is worse than them. They're doing the same things that they done to you. Inconsistency, false promises, you know what I'm saying? They're doing the same thing that they done to you. These people are bonkers. But here's the chosen one. Here's you, authentic. Listen, you've been through, and this is what it is like. And it's like, chosen one, you're so humble. People in this world that love the 3D, that love these comics, and that they think loud means dominant. They think the brighter you are, the louder you are, the more dominant, the more. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case. You know better. You know wiser, innit? You know how to be humble. You know not to put all your cards on the table all at once, because those who do appreciate you will see through your small acts who you are, what you're worth. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, some people just don't want to recognize that. Some people just don't want that for themselves. Some people want to live in lies. Some people want to live in this matrix. Some people don't want to do that. But then here's you overcoming everything, all this trauma, overcoming the abandonment, overcoming the false promises, overcoming the lies that they gave you. You're fine. You're chosen. You're in touch with the Most High. They don't know that you've overcome things way worse than what they've done. They don't know Listen, they don't even know that you saw it coming. They don't know. This whole time they think they were the one in control. They think they knew the narrative. It was you the whole time. They don't know that. So here's you now. You're there. Listen, you're using this moment to grow, to understand, to make sense of. You're growing, you're glowing. Whether it takes a week, a month, half a year, you're gonna utilize that experience to become better. Whilst there's that person who hasn't even begun to heal their basic trauma wounds, they're gonna be doing this for the rest of their life until they address their trauma wounds. Yeah? Listen to this. This social media as well, like you have your person posting on social media, new pics, working and driving and doing all these wonderful things. Listen, that's just fabrication. They're not living like that. They are hurting. It depends on the person. It depends, because the universe, what it is, it's about growth. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who doesn't grow is mentally like so damaged, or you're not human. Like it is. You see, like evolution is necessary to life as much as air. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna happen. But it depends on the person. It depends on the willingness to grow, to evolve, to see, parts of themselves that need to be removed, parts of themselves that are missing, parts of themselves that need to be developed. It depends on the person. Some people take a month, some people take years, you know what I'm saying? It depends on the person. But that's not your problem. That's not your problem no more. You know what I'm saying, chosen one? As much as you're empathetic, as much as you're kind, as much as you do everything for everybody else, who's doing for you? Who's carrying your heart? Like, what do you deserve? Just because that person didn't see your worth doesn't mean you're not worth nothing. You're worth everything. You're a diamond in the rough. You're a diamond. You know what I'm saying? Listen, certain chosen ones be shining brighter. Certain chosen ones are just in their infant stages. Need a bit of glistening, a little bit of shining. But keep on shining that diamond. Someone's gonna see it, pick you up and treat you like the treasure you are. You know what I'm saying? So don't think they're living a better life now that they're over there. They're not. Because you're the better person. Not in the ego way, not even. Your actions speak louder than words. The evidence is, you know what I'm saying? The proof is in the pudding. Yeah? So anyways, I want to say big up my chosen ones. Yeah, know your worth, man. Yeah? Like, comment, subscribe, and if you are experiencing something like this, share your stories. Let me know like what happened. Let me know, how you feel. Let me know the consequences. You know what I'm saying? Big up my chosen ones.